Hi, Rumpus. Hi, everyone. How are you going? we want you to like this, share it with your friends. We want to get everybody on before we start our service, because we've got a good night planned, haven't we, Motu? We have. That's it. What's been going on in the comments? Let's have a look. Jenny is on. Bo Atkins said hello. Hi, Bo. Who else have we got on here? Sam said everyone. Leah and Addison are on. It's awesome. We are excited. We have a game planned at the very end of this service. It's a girls versus boys game. It's intense. It's one you've probably all seen before or know of, but it's going to be a ripper, so don't go anywhere. We also have Sam Miles preaching. That's going to be wicked, isn't it, isn't it, Motu? Oh, what? Okay, wait. Comment in the Facebook comments if our microphones are working, so we know. Maybe it's just me talking on here. Motu, you'll have to. Oh yeah, okay. So nobody can hear Motu, so it's just me. Sorry everybody. Motu's just going to be here for look. We know what's going on. That's fine. We'll sort it out. This is the joys of doing Rumpus online. That's all right. So we want to let you know a few things that are going to happen tonight, in case you only just joined.
Wait, can
first of all, welcome to our Rumpus online service. But what we've got planned for tonight is some wicked worship. Pastor Sam is preaching, which is going to be wicked. I've heard his message and it's going to be awesome. So make sure you have a notepad ready or your phone. And then we've got a really fun game plan. If you saw on our social media, it is girls versus boys. Last time we did this, the girls dominated. So boys, if you are watching, don't go anywhere because you need to redeem yourself, which is going to be a heap of fun. So what else is going on here?
Apparently
Chia said that we can hear you, which is good. So that's fine. We're having fun. What we're going to do now, we're going to mix things up a little bit. We are going to head to Sam's message first, and then we're going to head to worship after that. So like I said before, if you have a notebook, why don't you grab that or open up your phone or your mum's phone in notes so you can take notes. Something really cool that happened last week. One of our boys in their Connect group was writing notes on a sticky note. Then he sent us a photo in. It was awesome. So we want to hear God stories that have been happening or cool things that are happening in your week. But why don't we head straight into the service, because we've got a heap of fun planned and we just want to jump straight into it. So we're going to head to Sam's message. Hope you're all ready. It's going to be amazing. Let's do this, Rumpus.
Thanks, Kelsey and Motu. What is up, Rumpus Youth? I'm so excited to be here tonight in my house. You're in your home too. It's a crazy season we're in, and I love that we can still connect. So wherever you are tonight, whether you are in your lounge room, in your room, maybe you're just chilling out with the parents, wherever you are, I just believe and really hope that you can feel connected tonight, that you can feel engaged, and most of all that you can feel like God is close to you, and that the words I say really do impact your life, because I really believe that they could. And my title for tonight is Counterfeit Love, and I just really want to pray before we go any further. Dear God, I just pray tonight that you meet us where we're at, change us from the inside out, Lord God, and impact us. I pray for each and every person watching. Would you be with them? Would you be close to them, God? And could we all leave this being a different person, being a better person than we were before, God? And yeah, just change us, God. Amen. Amen. You can say it at home or say it in the comments. Counterfeit love. That is my title for tonight. And counterfeit seems like a big word, so I've got a definition here. It says, made in exact imitation of something valuable with the intention to deceive or defraud. To deceive. That's bad. Like, bum bum. We don't like that. Another definition is a fraudulent imitation of something else. So basically, Counterfeit means a fake. Counterfeit means an imitation. And so my title for tonight, Counterfeit Love, is all about what I want to talk. All about what I want to talk about is what I want to talk about, because I really believe that we are living in a society where more than ever we are bombarded with a fake imitation of love. Some examples of this in your own life might be like, even like the whole thing in our society now these days, you can buy love. Like there are websites online where you can literally go and you can buy love. Instagram and Facebook is a great example of this, that we get likes on Facebook, on Instagram. It makes us feel loved, it makes us feel good, and on surface level it seems like love, but it's actually fake, it's actually temporary, it isn't the real thing. Maybe you see in your world people who are friends with other people, not because they genuinely care about them, but because they can gain something out of that friendship, they can gain something out of that relationship. Those are just a few examples of in our society, counterfeit love, fake love, and whether you like it or not, that is what we're living in. There are young people walking around in our society, maybe you feel like you're one of them, that feel loved like on the outside, feel loved at a surface level, but deep down they know that it's not right, they know that it's not the real thing, but it makes you feel good, you go along with it anyway. Like, imagine if you won a competition, they said you have won $1,000, you'd be like, heck yeah, you'd be feeling gassed, you'd be loving life. And the thing is, what if afterwards they told you all that money was fake? In that moment it looked real, it felt real, it gave you that sense of, heck yeah, I got $1,000 in my pocket. Like, I know I'd be pretty hyped at that, hopefully you would be too, but all of a sudden you find out it's fake, that the money's not real. Imagine that feeling. That's exactly what we have with the love that is in our society at times, that it looks good on the outside, it makes you feel the same, but deep down it's actually fake. And oftentimes with an imitation, with a counterfeit, the value is next to nothing compared to the real thing. And that's the thing, with counterfeit love, the value of it is next to nothing compared to the real thing. And I just want to let you know, if you're looking for real love, if you're looking for something that isn't a counterfeit, isn't a fake, that's the real, genuine thing, the realest and the purest love that you will ever encounter is the love that you encounter when you're in a relationship with God. The purest, I'll say that again, the realest and the purest love you'll ever find is the love that is found through a relationship with God. It is greater than the love that you might get from a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Like, you might be like, no, Sam, shut up. Like, my girlfriend, they love me heaps. And I'm sure they do. But the realest and the purest form of love and the greatest form of love that you can ever find is the love that you get from a relationship with God, because God's love isn't a counterfeit. God's love isn't fake. God's love isn't an imitation. It is the real deal. It is the real product. And just like the real product in any other sense, it has the highest value. Because again, fake love, counterfeit love, it feels good, but its value is like next to nothing. But the value of a relationship with God and that real love that you can get from God is worth millions and millions, more than millions and millions. It is literally, you cannot put a price on that. I think something I hear often, and I was listening to a preacher talk about this recently, was like this whole thing of self-love. Like, basically these days you probably get told like self-love is super important, which it so is, yeah, but oftentimes it's sold to us like, if you love yourself more, that'll fix things in your life. Like, oh, you got a sucky family life, you live in a sucky environment, just love yourself more, it'll sort it. Oh, you're insecure and you don't necessarily like yourself, love yourself more, it'll fix it. Oh, you're feeling depression, anxiety, all that, love yourself more, it'll fix it. That's often what we can hear from, the famous people, the stars, the influence is just love yourself more, that'll fix everything in your life. And I think loving yourself and accepting yourself is so important, because oftentimes we do compare ourselves to other people. We do think, oh, wish I had that or was that person. I know for me personally, there was a time when I was younger in primary school, there was this one kid in the class with glasses, right? And I was like, man, I want glasses, they look cool. So when I went to the optometrist, like the eye doctor, I literally looking at the letters on the wall, they were like this big, and I'm going, oh, I can't quite read them. I can't, what is that? What? I literally tried to fake the eye test because I'm like, I want glasses like that kid in my class. That might be cool. Like, that's just a funny example. You look back now and go, man, that was silly. But that was just an example of me being like, I want to be someone else. I want what someone else has. And even now, as we get older, like, we still can experience that in our lives. We go, man, I want to be like that person. I want that part of them, all those sort of things. So loving and accepting yourself is so important. But if we take a hold of this message that loving ourselves more will fix everything in our life, we're actually selling ourselves short. Because I want to let you know that loving yourself more won't change your life in the same way that loving God more will. Loving yourself more, it'll be good for your confidence, it'll be good for maybe your state of mind, but it will not change your life. Loving yourself more can't change the bad situations you might find yourself in. It can't change the depression and anxiety that you might feel yourself in the same way that loving God more actually can. Because the secret isn't loving yourself more. That's not the secret to life and life being, this perfect Hollywood movie. The secret to having a good life and living life right is actually loving God more. Loving yourself more won't change your life, but loving God more will. There's a verse in the Bible that says, and it's in Genesis, which is at the start of the Bible, it says, so God created mankind in his own image. This is Genesis 1:27 if you want to write it down and read it later. So God created mankind in his own image. In the image of God he created them. Male and female he created them. And that first line, it says, so God created mankind in his own image. I read that and I think, okay, so God created me in his image. So it's like, if I want to know what I truly look like, who I truly am, I don't need to look at a mirror. I don't need to look at my Instagram feed. I don't need to look at all those things. If I want to truly know who I am, I need to look to God. I need to look to God, because if I'm made in his image, then the key to unlocking who I am and knowing who I truly am is knowing who he truly is. Young people, if you want to know who you are, you've got to know who he is. If you want to get to know yourself better, if you want to know your identity more, you need to see God better. You need to know God's identity more. You need to start spending time with God, going deeper with him. And that is the number one way. That is the right way to actually find out who you are on the inside. Because again, loving yourself more won't fix that. Loving yourself more won't give you that fulfillment, but loving God more so will. And if you want to know who you are, you've got to know who he is. I really believe a lot of the brokenness we see in the world can be linked back to just a lack of identity, that when we don't know who we are, we grab hold of anything that comes at us. We do all these things that maybe we don't really agree with, but when we don't know who we are, we'll do anything. We'll grab hold of anything trying to just become something or get to know ourselves better. And, there's a story in the Bible, it's in John 4, and if you've got your Bible there, you can open it up or you can maybe write it down to read later. But basically there's this story about Jesus, an encounter he has with a woman at a well, and it's in John 4. Basically, you can read it in John 4 from verse 1 down to verse 17. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I'm just going to read a little bit. And basically, this woman was like, what are you doing? Because back then, Jews didn't talk to Samaritans. She was a Samaritan woman. She's like, you can't talk to me. What are you doing? But we're just going to read in this. It says, the woman was surprised, for Jews refused to have anything to do with Samaritans. She said to Jesus, you are a Jew, and I'm a Samaritan woman. Why are you asking me for a drink? Jesus replied, if you only knew the gift God has for you and who you were speaking to, you would ask me and I would give you living water. And it goes a bit further on, and Jesus, this is him talking about the water well. He says, anyone who drinks this water will soon become thirsty again. But those who drink the water I give them will never be thirsty again. It becomes a fresh, bubbling spring within them, giving them eternal life. The woman said, give me this water, then I'll never be thirsty again. And Jesus said, go and get your husband. She said, I don't have a husband. And this is the cool bit. He said, you're right. You don't have a husband, for you have had 5 husbands and you aren't even married to the man you're living with now. You certainly spoke the truth. He told that woman something that he shouldn't have known about her, because he was Jesus. He did some crazy things. But the thing in that is it talks about how she had 5 husbands. Basically, she was getting fake love. She was getting counterfeit love. She was trying to fill herself with the counterfeit love of the world, trying to fill that hole. But Jesus said that you will be thirsty again if you keep on going to that. But if you come to me, if you drink of my water, you will never be thirsty again. In that, basically Jesus is just saying, if you keep going to that counterfeit love, that thing you've always gone for, that thing maybe you've always known, it will never fill you. But if you come to me, if you come to God and have a relationship with him, that will fill you, that will fulfill you, which is the awesome thing. And that love that she was experiencing with 5 husbands is it felt good, it looked good on the outside, but ultimately it was a counterfeit. She was selling herself short and she was being left empty each and every time. And you might be like, man, Sam, what the heck does that have to do with me? I don't have 5 husbands. Hopefully you don't have 5 husbands. Most of you probably don't have 5 husbands. But, what does this have to do with me? That is probably what you're thinking. And I just want to say, young person, maybe you don't have 5 husbands, but maybe you're in a position where you're getting love from the wrong places, that you're trying to fill your life with the love of an Instagram feed, the likes that you get, that maybe there's a girlfriend or a boyfriend that you aren't even that invested in, but it just makes you feel good. Maybe that you're just getting counterfeit love from so many sources in the world. I just want to let you know, like I said earlier, that will leave you empty, but the realest and the purest form of love that you can ever experience is the love of God, and the love that you can only get from a relationship with Him. Maybe you feel like you don't know your identity. Maybe you feel like, God, I don't know who I am. I need help. And you're going to the wrong things. You're looking to Instagram for who am I. You're looking to your friends for who am I. All of those things. But again, if you want to know who you are, you've got to get to know your Creator, the one who created you in His image. If you want to know who you are, you've got to get to know who He is. And He is God. He is Jesus. He is the Creator of the world. And so maybe you're in one of those 2 boats. And if you are tonight, I really want to pray for you. And maybe you're like, Sam, I'm actually doing pretty good, but I really believe that each and every person watching this can think of one area of their life or one moment in their life where maybe they're accepting the wrong type of love, or maybe they don't fully know who they are. And I just really believe that we need to get a hold of this message tonight, young people, because I know for me, I'm sick and tired of seeing young people who are living broken. I'm sick and tired of seeing you at home suffering, struggling with all of the things that are coming at you. And for me, I'm a Christian. I believe in God. I feel like He's changed. I know He's changed my life, and I know He can change yours. And so looking at broken young people and people struggling, I'm just like, man, if they could just get a hold of God, He could change their life. And so maybe that's you. Maybe again, you're struggling with love and not knowing a real love. Maybe you've never known real love in your life. Or maybe you just don't know your identity. If you're in one of those 2 groups tonight, I just want to pray for you, and I believe that God can change your life. So wherever you're at, if there's people around you, like you might be watching with some friends maybe, or you might be watching with your family, something like that, you can go to another room maybe and just have a quiet moment, or maybe you could close your eyes, whatever you need to do. But I just really believe that if you're in one of those 2 groups tonight, I just want to pray for you. And I really believe that God can impact your life. So I'd really love if we all prayed together. Dear God, I just pray for those people who are watching right now, God, who don't know who they are. God, would you just continue to unpack who you are, God? That the young people who don't know their identity, they don't know what they're meant to do in this life, all of those things, God, would you just make it clear to them? God, would you just put a desire in their heart to chase after you, God? And from that, would they know their identity? God, for the young people that know that they're getting love from the wrong places, know that they're being ripped off in life, ripped off from a real love, God, would you just come in, invade their life right now, and help them to feel and sense a real love, God? Not a counterfeit one, not a fake one. Would you give them the real thing, God? The real deal right now, God? And so for people in those 2 groups, God, we just pray. Amen. Maybe you're watching this and this is the first time you've heard about God or who He is, and if that's you, I actually want to give you an opportunity right now to just respond, because I don't want to be talking about the real love of God and not give you an opportunity to actually grab a hold of that. So again, this is for those of you that maybe you've never accepted God, maybe you've never become a Christian, but this sounds super good to you. I actually want to give you an opportunity tonight to grab a hold of God and go on that journey. So if that's you, just close your eyes and pray with me. God, I just pray for those who want to accept you for the first time, God. Would you invade their life? Would you invade their heart, God? Would this be the start of an exciting journey, God? We pray against the old love, the fake love, the old life that they might have been living, God. And we acknowledge that they want to step into a new relationship with you, God. So would you just invade their life, God? Would you just change their whole world, God? And we thank you for who you are. Amen. If that's you, if you want to start this crazy journey, if you've just made that decision, message us. Let us know in the comments. Get connected with us, because we have an awesome big community of leaders and young people who want to help you on that journey, and we'd love you to be a part of that. So It's been awesome hanging out with you tonight, Rumpus Youth. I'm going to hand back over to the MCs, but wherever you're at, just remember that God is the key to your identity, and God is the real love that you might be yearning for, that you might be just needing in your life. So wherever you're at, guys, I just hope that you have a good week. I'm so keen to just be hanging out with you guys again sometime, and I'm super excited for all the stories that will come out of this season that is a bit challenging, but that, yeah, can be some good things. So love you, Rumpus Youth, and I'll see you later.
What an awesome message from Pastor Sam. What did he say? The purest love that we can ever get, we can only find in God. And I think that just hits the nail. And I think that's just how simple it actually is. So great message, bro. We love you, man. And
it's awesome.
What we're going to do now is we're going to head into worship. We're going to go straight into worship, but Sam said we'll come back to us. So we thought we'll come back to us and then head to worship. So let's engage. Let's have some fun. Here's some worship.
I close my eyes to see my King in majesty. Your grace compels my soul to love and join close. And I lift my head to sing, surrender everything. In you I know I'm found, my God, to you I bow, now until forever. Jesus, I surrender. Show me what I don't know, more of you. I'm desperate for your presence, longing to be with you. Lead me to a new place, more of you. Through the fire, I'll persevere. I won't submit to any fear. Where I'll go, you've been before. Though my trust is in you, Lord, now until forever. Jesus, I surrender. Show me what I don't know, more of you. I'm desperate for your presence, longing to be with you. Lead me to a new place, more of you. Lead me to you forever, Lord. I will pursue. I will pursue. You find my heart, Jesus. You're all that I want, all that I want. to forever. Jesus, I surrender. Show me what I don't know, more of you. I'm desperate for your presence, longing to be with you. Lead me to a new place, more of you.
Awesome. We hope that you really enjoyed that time of worship and Sam's message as well. We just want to be able to provide a time where you can encounter God, where you can receive, you can get encouraged, be inspired. So whatever that looks like for you in your home right now, whether you're on the couch, you're hanging out with your siblings, or you're locked away in your bedroom, we hope that you got something out of it. But something that we want to start and we want to invite all of you to be a part of is we're going to start doing God stories on our Friday night live services. So we want you to message us either on Facebook or Instagram. Message us and let us know what God's been doing in your life, whether it's that you just felt close to God, He maybe healed you from something, you heard Him speak to you for the first time, whatever it is, can be so little, so big. We want to give glory and honor to God for everything that He's doing. Motu, have you got the giggles? Why are you laughing? So I want to share with all of you a God story that was sent in to us this afternoon by Annika, and she said that I was all good to share it. So her God story was that she went to a funeral, which obviously is really hard. And when she was at this funeral, she felt like God spoke to her and said that He knows exactly how she's feeling and the hurt that she's experiencing from all the people that she's lost recently. But then she felt like God really spoke to her and said that He is preparing something amazing for her this year that's going to help her grow and deepen her faith in God and grow as a person. So Annika really felt like God was encouraging her, even though she was experiencing lots of pain and sadness, that God was preparing her for something exciting this year. So thank you for sharing with us, Annika. We're so glad you did. God is so good no matter what circumstances or emotions we're going through. God is right beside us. So maybe that's prompted you and you've got a God story that you think we'd love to hear about and that you wouldn't mind us sharing. Make sure you message us this week, and maybe next Friday we'll get a chance to share it, because God's doing things and it's exciting. So Motu, what have we got now?
Right now, we are going to have so much fun. So it's boys versus girls.
Yeah.
And it's called, the game is called Guess the Gibberish. I nearly said Guess the Gibberish. But it's called Guess the Gibberish. I know this, I've seen it on Instagram. I've seen TikToks of it. But I'm not that good at it. But I'm sure there's heaps of other boys that are really good at it. So I hope we win and the girls lose.
Great. So I've got a little thing to say though. If you're on the YouTube channel, we would strongly suggest that you jump over onto Facebook if you can, whether you need to get on someone else's account or quickly do the shake, because YouTube is like way delayed compared to Facebook, which means that the answers come in really late, and it's too hard to gauge it. So we're going to just take all the answers from Facebook. So I'll give people like 20 seconds to jump over, change apps, get onto Facebook if you want a chance to win. We're going girls versus boys. Why don't, before we start, Motu, let's see who's ready in the comments on Facebook. So if you're ready to play girls versus boys, let us know who you think is going to win. Obviously, I think the girls have got this in the bag, Motu.
The
Are you
boys
cheering for the
have
boys?
won already because Roman commented first saying, yeah, the boys.
Annie's on there saying, yeah, the girls. Who else? Lily saying yes.
Yes, Bo. We've got Oscar. What did Oscar say?
People are ready. So I think we're good to go. So what we're going to do, it is just the first girl or the first boy, whoever it is, we will take a point. There's 10 different rounds, so you have 10 chances. Whether it's a boy or a girl, we're going to give a point to that. So at the moment, girls won a few weeks ago, so who knows? We might become even. So the way that we play this game, I'm going to hold up some paper that's got words on it. And like if you've seen on Instagram, you've got to guess the gibberish. So it's some random words, but if you say it out loud, random words, if you say it out loud, it makes a sentence or a word. So it's the first person to guess the word. Are we ready? Everybody say, I am ready in the comments.
I am ready in the comments.
I am ready. Motu, are you ready?
I am ready. I do have a disclaimer.
Okay.
I reckon to make it fair, all the girls should go on YouTube and all the boys stay on Facebook.
No way. The girls will lose. Girls, don't go anywhere. Stay put.
All the girls have to head over to YouTube.
Addison Carroll said that she is ready. Addison, I know that you are competitive and I love it. You win it for us. Okay.
The boys
Here
are
we
ready.
Go.
Okay, let's smash it out, boys.
Are we ready? Are we ready, Pastor Motu?
We were born ready.
Okay. This is the first word, Motu. You need to check on the comments so we know who gets the points. Here we go.
Here we go.
3, 2, 1. What is this sentence?
We can't see the whole thing. You need to move it.
What?
Yeah, that's better. I'll come forward a little bit.
Okay.
That way. Yeah, that's better.
All right. I'm waiting to see
where we at? Where we at? Boys, comment. Comments.
Come on, girls.
Smash it out.
Taya Mansour. Taya Mansour said, I can't even. Then Denny, that's another girl. Lewis, you're a boy, but you are sadly 2 girls in front of you.
What?
Oh, the girls are coming in hot. All right. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry, boys. You need to get faster. You need to
Danny was cheating.
think quick. It was I can't even. So I'm giving a point to the girls. It's okay. There's 10 rounds. You've still got a chance. Ready for round 2.
Round 2.
Okay. P.S. They go in order from easiest to hardest. So that should have been a breeze for you all. Number 2. Are we ready? In 3, 2, 1. Is this good, Motu?
Yeah, that's good.
All
what
right,
does that
tell us,
say?
what is this?
Netflix and chill. Netflix.
Motu, you can't say it.
I'm just reading it.
Okay.
I think I'm
who's got
behind.
a comment. Oh, we've got some comments.
Netflix
all
and
girls.
chill.
It's all girls. We've got Amber, Denny, Taya, Talia, Amber, Lucia. Every girl. That's like 6 girls. Annie, and then Oscar. So that's a clear win to the girls. I don't know where the boys are at tonight.
Shout out to Taletta. She said
Yeah.
Netflix and chill. I've never heard of that before.
Oh, okay.
But it must be really good.
I can see that the viewing is going up, which means I hope that there are more boys joining because they need help. The girls are smashing it. So, girls
Oscar
are on 2,
won surely.
boys are on none. Motu, can you keep score?
Yeah.
All right, this one is a little bit trickier. Took me a while to get it. Here we go. Number 3, who's going to get it?
Why and ran holds? Why?
Don't say it.
Ran.
Don't say it, Motu.
Does that make it easier for everyone?
Yeah, it makes it easier.
Sam's just roasting.
Okay, come on, girls. What is this? Why and ran hold?
Oscar won surely.
I'm waiting to see. Oh, Oscar. Oscar won it for the boys. He was quick, followed by Taya. Brian Reynolds is the answer. It's okay, boys. You're still in this. You've still got a chance to win. All right, let's keep rolling. Let's keep going. Next
Let's go,
one.
Oscar. Let's go.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Na-na-na-na.
I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, I gave you the answers, bro. I need to think of what the answer is. Oh, yeah. Why is Kelsey cheating?
So it's 2-1. 2-1 at the moment.
Well, now I'm confused because everybody's going off in the comments.
Everyone's saying that Oscar won the last one too. Oh,
Sam,
Kels,
don't be a butt.
you can't keep cheating.
Oscar said Stranger Things first, then Denny, then Shay. So in my computer, it's saying that Oscar was first. Did you see that too, Motu?
Yes.
The boys won, which means we're 2-all.
Again.
Okay, next one. We're even. It's 2-all.
You want to change it, Rumpus?
What's going on?
My battery went flat. Sorry, everybody.
Oh. Okay, ready? Next one.
Bring it on.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay. So we're currently on 2-all. Have a good look. Eddie said, can you see my comment? Is he on the Rumpus Circular Head one or the Devonport? Oh. Abby House said relationship goals. And then Madison. That's the points to the girls. So good. I knew the girls would have it.
Wait,
Talia,
what?
Shay, Eddie, you're all getting it. You're just not quite fast enough. So that's a point to the girls.
Who
Natalie
won,
King,
who won
which is
the
Amber and Jenna.
girls?
Yes. Okay, Motu, are you still with us?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Okay, are you ready? Next one. Here we go. Come on. Girls are on 3, boys are on 2. It's a close game.
Sure.
We're nearly there, halfway there.
Ooh,
Dun, 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 dun.
virtually.
How delayed am I, Eddie?
Can you see any comments yet?
Addison.
I don't see anything.
For who?
Oh, for this one? I think I'm a bit delayed.
Bird? Okay, I'm waiting to see. Addison Carroll said I suck at this. It's okay. It's like a talent. You've got to... Eddie said, I don't know. Okay, come on, people. What is this? Sometimes if you say it in an accent, it helps. Karate Kid. I don't know. No one knows.
I'll give everyone a hint.
No, don't.
No. I can't give you a hint because then you will cheat.
Birch, Cool, Ree, Yale, Lid, He. Oh, Oscar. Oscar got it.
Yes.
Virtual
Yes.
reality. Virtual reality.
Virtual
This
reality.
is gonna be tough. So currently now it's 3-all. Motu? 3-all.
Yeah. Well, it's actually like 4-2, but the girls cheated.
Girls did not cheat. We play fair. We've got Jesus. Jesus knows. Okay, yep, Oscar got it. We know.
We are
Boys.
up to number
Okay.
7. 7.
This is number 7. And come on, girls. Come on, the girls.
Can you go that way, Kels? Yeah. Pete. Benny. You need
Hey,
to
pal.
stop listening to me.
All right, what have we got, Rumpus family? Boys or girls? Oscar, I would agree with you that you're carrying the load. I don't see many other comments from the boys. P-Pow, Tink, hi, and Core. Oh. People think I am crazy by Lily first, then CJ very closely after. So in my list, it's saying that Lily was first, which means got to give it to the girls. I'm sorry, boys. People, everybody's getting it. People
Yeah, I think
think
Lily
I'm
won as
crazy.
well.
All right, Girls, you've just got to take it home now. Don't let the boys catch back up because it's 4-3. We're nearly done. All right, here we go.
Okay, number 8.
I'm just getting a little bit confused with all my paper. 2 seconds.
It's the ditch one.
Okay. Ditch.
Ditch.
Here we go, crew. Ditch, choose, hay, tin. What are you doing, Matthew? I can't hear you.
I'm trying to word it for everyone. For
Oh,
all the
gotcha.
boys.
I thought you were just having a little
I think
spaz
they're
attack.
struggling a little bit.
Okay, come on. The chat is so delayed. Yeah, so everyone, the chat is delayed, but that's okay. We've just got to make do. Oh, Motu, quick. Who said it first? Lily did. Then Roman, then Oscar, then Lewis. So that's a girl. Is that what yours says? Lily was first?
Mine says, did you say something?
Yeah, but who said it first?
Oh, wait, sorry. That's the answer. Okay, just wait. I had Roman
Really?
one for me.
Ah, okay.
Actually, nah. He said it wrong.
It was Lily. Well, Lily was first on mine. Who was first on yours, did you say?
Well, I thought it was Roman, but he said, did you choose something? He got it wrong.
Oh, so it does go to the girls. I'm sorry.
Oh, to the girls it is.
There you go. Motu said it, boys. He gave it to the girls. So what
To
does that
the
take? The
girls.
girls do 5. The boys could come back with a tiebreaker. All right, last 2. Come on. Let's ramp it up in the comments. 2 more. Here we go. Come on, team. This is hard. This one's really hard.
Yeah, that's a really hard one.
It's kind of a random sentence, so don't think too hard.
High loaf
Just say.
licking haymaces.
The comments are going spastic.
I can't see anything yet.
No, everyone. Kelsey isn't excited when the girls score because she's cheating. Sam, you're a sore loser, bro. I'm excited. I've got no emotion because I knew the girls were going to win. I had full faith in the girls team. Taletta said, I'm so bad at this. It is hard. It's like a skill.
It is very hard.
All right. Danny said, I love licking my faces.
That is incorrect.
it's very close.
Incorrect.
I love looking at my face. I'm gonna give it to Eddie. Yep, and then CJ got it. It's faces. That's the boys. Oh my gosh, girls, where are you at?
Yes.
So the correct
Yes, Eddie.
answer was, I love looking at my face. Well done, boys. I'm giving that to you. Oh my
Yes.
gosh, this could mean if the boys get this next one, we go to a tiebreaker. Currently the score is 4 to the boys and 5 to the girls. Gobsmacked. Are we ready for the final round? Girls, come on, take it home.
Take it home.
Take it home. What does that even mean? Get the win. Okay, here we go. Final round. Scores are 4-5. Girls are currently leading. What is this sentence?
Hold it, bro.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Ooh. All right.
Danny, stop cheating.
Come on.
If
Come
Danny
on.
comments, it doesn't count. It's a disqualification.
Who's disqualified?
Danny.
Oh, Danny. Come on, boys. Come on, girls.
You
Whoever.
keep reading my lips. Or they're delayed. Which means that you get to sit first.
All right. One more. Let's see.
I haven't got
Who-
any yet. Have you got any?
No one's commenting because everybody is very stumped by this one. It's hard. I did see a trick though. If you say it in a British accent, you can get it. So try that out loud. All of you together at home. Taletta said relevant issues. That's very far off. Toby. Taletta, I love
roasted.
you.
Lecker, you just got roasted.
Why Why is everybody saying relevant issues?
It ain't relevant issues, I can tell you that.
Elephant for Christmas shoes. No. Oh, Caleb Smith. All I want for Christmas is you. That's
Hey!
correct. Oh no.
It's a tiebreaker. It's a tiebreaker.
Okay, Motu. It is a tiebreaker. Which means, Motu, what are we going to do for the tiebreaker?
What we're going to do for the tiebreaker is...
Drum roll, everybody.
Should we do rock, paper, scissors? Nah, too much pressure. It's too much pressure. I can't handle it. Can we find another one offline?
Wait, let's do this. If in the comments, because we got to get connect groups happening, Motu and I will do a rock, paper, scissors, best out of 3, and whoever wins, girl or boy, will take the prize. Put a thumbs up if you're happy for us to do that as the tiebreaker. Okay.
I don't like
Let's
that
just
pressure.
wait for some comments.
I don't like that
This
pressure.
makes me nervous.
Yeah, it makes me nervous.
Daniel said I feel ripped off.
Who?
Okay. All right. We have a tiebreaker. Okay. Motu, what are we doing? What are we doing for this tiebreaker?
Well, I'm getting a lot of faces. Like, a lot of
Of what?
emojis, I mean. And I don't, like, a bit of everything. So I don't know which one to do.
All right. Okay. We're just going to do it. We're just going to go for it because no one's saying anything. Let's go. Okay, ready? This is for the tiebreaker. It's best out of 3. Here we go. It's going to be rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Rock. No! It's so delayed. Quick. Ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, no, it was you cheated. You cheated.
One to the girl. Come on, best out of 3. Here we go.
This-
You say it.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh! Y'all take it home. Would you agree, Motu? You got to say it so the boys don't think I'm cheating.
Well, because you're delayed on mine, I feel like you see my hand before you see yours.
Okay, we'll do one more. And I'll say it. Ready, set, go. Rock, paper, scissors. No, you're cheating.
How am I
Okay.
cheating?
I'm making the decision that the girls have won. Motu, you've got to agree
Well,
with me. They won
if you
fair
have
and
the
square.
authority to make that decision, I'm going to make a decision and say that the boys won as well.
It's a tie. Well done.
It's a tie.
Girls won and the boys won. What a boring way to finish competition. That means that the girls are still on 2 and the boys are on 1. So next week we might have a game. But that is all for our online service. Sorry to end with no one winning, but you're all just too good.
The boys
Motu,
won.
what are we?
Boys won.
Nah, the girls.
It's because you cheated in the second round. I think boys should win.
I didn't cheat.
It's alright.
I would just like to say in the comments to keep our praise culture high, everybody.
True.
All right.
We do have some announcements. Like this Sunday, we have
Yeah.
church where you
And
are.
Pastor Craig is preaching.
And Pastor Craig is preaching, so make sure you tune in for that. We